Well, it's Thursday night. It is December the 19th, 2024, and it's time for Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. And we welcome each and every one of you tonight live in our studios here, and we appreciate you joining us here on this Christmas and New Year edition of Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. And if you're watching on Facebook right now, do us a great big favor. Reach over and hit the like button, hit the share button, let everybody know that you're watching Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. And don't forget about Dirt Road Sports YouTube channel. All you got to do is go to our YouTube channel and you can watch all of our episodes archived. Matter of fact, it'll be a great time. If you're going to spend the holiday, you can go all the way back to 2020 and watch all of the episodes. You can do a Dirt Road Sports Show and Charlie Platt binge marathon and watch every episode from start to finish. And anyway, tonight we're glad that you're joining us here on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. Live from our studio in Enterprise, Georgia. Live from our studio at 100% Flamingo Boulevard, Georgia. And live at that old turn number 3 at the old Rocket Speedway in Dothan, Alabama. Live all across the great United States of America and foreign countries where it is legal and illegal for us to broadcast. Hey,
Amen.
Guys, we're glad coming in loud and proud in all 57 states, 5 foreign countries, 4 sunken islands, and a big Merry Christmas to some of our most favorite and loyal fans in the great state of Baker County, Georgia. We welcome you tonight to the broadcast. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the truth and nothing but the truth. Things that you will only hear right here on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. You won't hear them anywhere else on any of the major news networks. But a little disclaimer, if I may. Unless you subscribe to common sense thinking, conservative Judeo-Christian principles, you are probably on the wrong channel. You might as well go ahead, turn it off. Turn it off. Go out there and outside tonight in this cool weather and do you some Pilates or something of that nature in some biker shorts. Because you probably achieve more than that. But now if you do subscribe to those things, you're in the right place. We're your people. We will be singing your songs to the choir. Guys, got a brand new sponsor tonight.
Cletus, what happened?
Cletus petered out on us. He done sold out. He ain't got nothing left.
Gone. Mm-hmm.
He can't. He called me. He said, man, I'd love to be back. He said, but I can't. I'm backlogged with burn barrels, and so it may be after the first of the year he may come back on. But I got us a brand new one this week on the big screen. First time ever. I don't know if you noticed, but the last 2 sponsors have not been conglomerates and diversified. They're single item entrepreneurs.
This is true.
That's what we got tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, on the big screen tonight for the very first time, 112 inches in diagonal. We are live tonight at Joe's Adult Diaper Changing Stations in Wilmington, Delaware. All of you out there that are in need of an adult diaper changing station, Joe has a brand new venture for Joe in Wilmington, Delaware. And if you get in touch with us, we'll put you in touch with Joe. Instructions are included in English and Spanish.
Have to be.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you tell them that you saw the ad on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show, they will ship an extra large box of wet wipes with your adult diaper changing station.
Oh boy.
Oh man. That's good. That's high quality now. That's high quality merchandise right there. You know, it's interesting you put that up. I was thinking about that today, Marvin, about what's going to happen to the person that cleans up Joe Biden with his Depends about 3 or 4 times a day. I wonder if that person is going to go with him and Dr. Jill to Wilmington, or is he going to stay in D.C.? But see, Trump ain't going to need him, whoever he is. Trump's not going to need him to change his Depends.
Floyd, you missed it. You missed it.
What?
He don't make enough money. He is the author of the instruction book for it.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Okay.
he got a
He gonna
book
have to
deal.
go.
So he'll
He
have some
does.
royalties coming in off of that.
He'll
Yeah.
have
Kind of like
royalties.
a book deal is what it
That's
is.
What if he has I wonder if he has an instructional video of that.
I don't know. I would not be the one to produce that.
Oh Lord, Barman, you outdo yourself, man. I tell you what.
Well, hey, I mean,
Hey,
that's,
they call you though. I mean, they
I
call
didn't-
you, and you ain't
yeah.
got nothing to do with it. Yeah.
I don't have anything to do with it, but we appreciate Joe and his sponsorship here on So all
Show
you
that
need
one more time in case somebody happened to miss it, and we'll make sure
Yeah.
we're reaching out. That's him. That's high end merchandise right there. That's
Yeah.
a high end table. Go ahead now. Yeah.
A lot of good bracing to it. It'd probably take up somebody about up to 300 pounds on that thing. What do you think, Floyd?
He can have some.
No, sir.
And it's all tile. Look like everything tiled all around.
Everything American made. And Charlie, here's the thing: it'll hold. It's rated for Pencil Johnson, 465 pounds.
Whoa, man!
Joe won't never wear that now because he's a good out anyway. Have mercy.
Yeah. Hey guys, we're glad you're joining us here tonight. Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. Hey, we are live and in color. Wait a minute. Queasel's joining us. Look at him.
Good.
There he is.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, and let me just go ahead and tell our special our guest. We have a special guest. He's sitting here with me tonight. Special guest that came by to going to intervene here in a little bit and talk to us about some important things. It's none other than our friend Wayne Gucci. He's here with us tonight in the studio at Flamingo Boulevard. So y'all be prepared for that a little bit later on in the day. We're gonna be sharing some things with y'all. So just be ready for Brother Wayne when he comes on a little bit later.
Maybe even calling on him to buy some tickets too.
He's here to do business. He's here for a good cause. Sure is.
Hey, since Queasel joined us late, I think I need to do a repeat on that so Queasel understands. I don't like to do anything without all four of us knowing. Queasel, Cletus has petered out. All the burn barrels he can't get them no more. So we got a brand new on the big screen tonight. Just wanted to show it to you. Joe's Adult Diaper Changing Stations in Wilmington, Delaware.
That's pretty good there, Marvin. I'll have to say. That's pretty good.
Well, I needed to let you know that so you knew when.
What are you talking about?
I'm tired, man.
You've been parading.
Parade we ever had, and I come home and slapped me. My wife had two of them slabs, them salmon slab from Ziggy B's. Man.
That woman
right there.
Where did you get them slabs at? Them salmon slabs at?
Ziggy B's, brother. Ziggy B's. I took them things, put a little salt and pepper, and throw them on the grill for 18 minutes. Ooh, I just got through eating them.
Oh, you ready now? You ready for a good night's sleep?
Hey, that's a good segue right there, Floyd. Go ahead while he mentions.
Hey, that's a commercial. He just told you. He just told you the commercial right there. Ziggy B's seafood, fresh seafood market. I might add in there. This is not just your frozen. This is not a frozen seafood market. Fresh seafood. Look at them fresh crawfish coming in there. Them scallops, them shrimp, salmon. Look at them oysters coming in there, man. Some of the freshest, best seafood you ever had in your life, and some of the best mullet fish. And I hope everybody out there loves mullet fish as good as me and Marvin do because they're some kind of good. And she got some of the freshest that ever has been. Got some of that elderberry juice in there that'll make everything. It'll do everything that you need done. Everything that you can stand is done. It'll do it. But y'all leave with that right now. But Ziggy B's, we love her. She's got a great business. And she's got those fresh oysters. She's got crab legs in there. A lot of people come in, they're going to have a big party, they're going to have a big low country boil or something. You put all that stuff in there. And listen to me. All right, she's open this today, tomorrow, and Saturday. And she's gonna be coming back in here on Christmas Eve day on the 24th. You people that have ordered oysters or seafood or shrimp or crab legs or anything, and you need to call her now if you have not ordered. You need to get your order in. Do you have a telephone number you can put up there, Marvin, so we can?
I got one. I think I got. Yeah, there's. Well,
And
she's not
the
having
caller
Low
right there.
Country Boil, but
Doing
that's her
low,
phone number.
she ain't doing the low country bowl, but she's doing doing the seafood. So if you want to place an order for fresh oysters, crab legs, shrimp, whatever you need for all the holidays, she's going to be open Christmas Eve from 9 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. That gives you time to go in there and pick your orders up. But y'all go by there and see her. Give her a call if you want you to order you some oysters or shrimp or crab legs or whatever. She'll make sure it's there and it'll be fresh.
Marvin,
Yes, sir.
could you put us some fishing pictures up?
Yeah, hold on one second. I got to show this because I knew he was gone somewhere. Look at where our our attorney is at. Park City, Utah, viewing tonight. Park City, Utah. We are live.
Live
With
in
the-
Park City. We everywhere. We got them from
Yep.
Sheridan, Wyoming. We got them Copper Mountain, Colorado, Copper Hill. We got them from everywhere, man.
Yeah,
Got
look,
'em
even
here.
on Acox Creek. All right, look right here. Let's see, Charlie. Let me get the pictures right here. All right, here's a nice one right here.
This is Coach Al Griffin, but it's Coach Ronnie Hicks. Remember that name that puts this man right here on the fish that he can catch. It takes a good captain, and Coach Hicks is about as good a captain as you'll find. That one right there go a little bit over 2 pounds, I would say. And there's a few more that go along with it. In fact, there's 2 more pictures, but that was this week. They yeah, that's like out of 20 something they caught that day. That's your top few, which is all good size. I think Queasel will agree. Little speckled perch.
How much
And
did that one right there probably weigh?
According to
It
who
was-
caught him.
yeah,
If I'd have caught him, he'd have been a little over 3 pounds.
but I think he's a little over 2 in reality.
Yeah, but it ain't no fun if you don't lie about it.
Well, but that's a nice perch. And they got another box another day. They are on target with them. They got them roped up.
Charlie, I had this right here. Is this for real? Tomatoes $3.35 a pound.
Did you see me sitting in the balcony at church when you was running other folks off Sunday? Huh?
I did, yes.
Okay. On my way home, I stopped. I go ahead and say where it was. Might as well, it's the truth. We don't do anything but tell the truth, y'all. That was at the Piggly Wiggly in Old Columbia, Alabama, where it's supposed to be cost plus 10%. So add 10% to that and your tax. And if you wanted a red ripe tomato, that's what you'd have paid for it in Columbia this past Sunday.
I'm gonna pass.
And well, here's the interesting thing. A couple of 3 items I need to pick up, and tomatoes. I had thought about tomatoes to go with a salad, but I did a salad minus tomatoes. You could understand why. But I was just looking in the meat department as I got back there, and they had a family pack of T-bone steak for $5.58 a pound, and tomatoes $3.35. There's something about this that I just don't compute with me. What do you think,
Unreal.
Floyd?
I'm confused about that too. He'd rather have me a steak. If you can eat the steak, now that's a different thing. Now you may not be able to chew that thing up and swallow it. That may be what the problem is.
But do y'all remember back in the spring, and we got the pictures, and you go back on the video and find it at that very same store when tomatoes were $2 a pound at other stores that I've been in. Didn't have any local tomatoes at the time. It was kind of right before we got ours. Some Florida tomatoes were coming in. But you remember I showed the picture of the tomatoes 89 cents a pound at that very store in that very same place where those tomatoes are. And we found out they came out of a greenhouse in Canada. Remember, Floyd?
That's close to Florida.
Yeah. But how can you grow them in a hothouse up there in Canada, and ship them all the way down to Columbia, Alabama, and sell them for 89 cents a pound? And now, whatever, I didn't see where those were from, but those were 3. And I went to another bigger store in Dothan this week, and their price was pretty much in line with what the other store.
Well, look at it this way, y'all. I mean, in that same store, you can go in there and buy you a can of Tubro snuff, and that costs you $35. So
At least.
get your priorities right, man. You rather have your maple sandwich or just
Do they even sell snuff like that anymore?
Are you kidding me?
yeah, man,
I
in
just
the
wonder.
can, in the round can.
Yeah,
A,
yeah.
a can of that'll cost you $20-something.
Cost you more than that. Cost you about $35.
That's right.
For
That's right.
one can.
For a little
One
old can
can.
of snuff.
Yeah.
No, it's no, it ain't a little can. It's about a medium-sized can.
Oh, a
About like
bigger
that
can.
right there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, about like that.
One like you thinking about like that, Queasel. I think we showed. I made a picture of that one time. It was $10 and something for one of them little ones like you thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's $10.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hey,
bet
man,
your
you gotta get
granny.
priorities. It's all about priorities. That's what life's all about.
I bet your granny never paid $10, did she, Queasel?
My granny, you better not even come around granny with no
Yeah,
snuff.
you better not come around there with no different stuff. You get it
Uh-uh.
slapped out your mouth.
No, don't come around her with no snuff.
So that's
Oh,
the
she
devil.
didn't
That's
dip
the devil.
snuff.
Oh
That's the devil.
no,
Oh, no.
Oh, I
that's
That's the devil.
nasty.
That's the devil.
It was my grandma dipped us some
It was
peach
nasty.
snuff.
But now ain't Scrap did.
That's
Ain't
who I'm
Scrap.
talking about.
It ain't Scrap now. But you didn't mess with Ain't Scrap because she told her the pistol in her pocketbook. She didn't play. She had a little. I don't know what it looked like. You remember when baby food used to come in a little jar with the little lid on it?
Mhm.
She kept her one of them in her pocketbook wrapped up in a white cloth handkerchief, and that was her spit cup. She'd reach out in there and get that thing and put it back on there and
Put it
try
back
With
to
a
out there.
napkin down there in the little
Yeah.
jar to catch it all.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Did they dip snuff at church?
Yeah, I've seen them
Did
do
they?
it at Bellevue. Bellevue.
Did they dip snuff in church?
Bellevue. I know some of y'all folks at Bellevue out there probably going to say, "Oh my God,
Never.
I was there before you were." So, you know what?
They go to amen and sometimes it look like a dust cloud.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Yeah, Matt Spooner's talking about railroad stuff.
Railroad.
That's real stuff. That ain't none of that cowboy stuff. That
No.
ain't the little cans and pinch. That's women's stuff.
Yeah, you didn't do no pinching then. You just pull that lip and thump that can. It come right on in there.
Hey, Queasel, while we're here and while he's on the line in Utah, go ahead and talk about him.
Well, see, he just got to Utah. He just got to Utah because he had been in Atlanta all day and up there waiting. And when it come time, he walked in the courthouse. He walked in the courthouse in Atlanta, and the next thing you know, they done throw Fannie Willis out. Said, "You gone. That's it.
Gone.
You gone." Trump hired him for a special attorney on this to go in there, and they saw him coming. She throwed the hands up, went out the back door. The judge went out the back door. All of them. It got in front of the appeals court. He walked in, and when them appellate judges saw him, they said, "Throw it out. Throw it out. This man is too much for us to handle. Throw it out. It's over with. Tell Fannie Willis to go somewhere else and practice her law. Not only that, but none of the DAs that work with her and beside her and under her and everywhere else, her old organization, all of them is disqualified. Every one of them. And Billy Shingler never spoke a word. He just walked in the room. That's the kind of lawyer that he is. And you can't be making this stuff up because you saw it on the news. It was the headlines this morning. You saw it. 229-524-1225. The only two words you need to know is not guilty. That's it. Shingler Law. Call him. He does any lawyer stuff you need. Wills, any kind of land deals, any kind of whatever kind you need for law, he's there. And if you done it, that's the number. You better write it down somewhere. That's the number you need. 524-1225. Give old Billy a call. Tell him you heard about it on Dirt Road Sports. He might, I doubt it, but he might give you a discount.
So I understand that he's not at his regular Thursday night place tonight. He's somewhere else, ain't he?
Yeah.
Off somewhere.
Utah.
I hope he ain't out there trying to learn how to ski. Can you see him skiing?
Ooh.
That's a long way. You know, Utah is a long way from Chattahoochee River.
It is.
Long way.
Them folks may not know him out there in Utah like they do it with Chattahoochee River.
Well, I'm just waiting.
You can't
I'm
get to
just-
Utah by the Chattahoochee River, neither can you, Floyd?
I'm wondering if we're gonna turn the news on tomorrow and see where somebody in Utah was not guilty. I mean,
That may be the whole
Might
purpose of the
could
whole
be the
trip.
whole
Right
deal.
there. You know, that's what they do. That's what folks do. That's got plenty of money and do tax deductions and things like that. They'll go somewhere slam across the country. You know, I know folks used to. They would. Some of my friends, folks I know, they would want to go on a ski trip somewhere like to Colorado or something. They'd be big farmers, cattle farmers, or farmers or something. You know, and while they were there, they would go to a cow auction or equipment auction or something, and they write all that whole trip off as a
Uh-oh.
farm deduction,
business trip.
cattle deduction, cattle operation deduction, and they'd go out there to buy a cow. They may buy a cow, they may not, probably wouldn't. They go out there to ski, but they register at and here's my card. Here's where I went. I didn't buy nothing, but here's where I went. There the whole trip off. So anyway, that's just a tax tip for some of y'all out there that might not be fair on that. So, but here's the
I
deal.
bet-
This year, now these cow people might need some deductions, but I don't think these cotton and peanut farmers this year are going to need no deduction.
No.
Well, I'm gonna ask my friend Wayne Goose if you could come in here and let me ask you a question. Wayne's he's in the cattle business and in the cotton and the peanut growing business. Wayne, are you going to need a deduction this year on your farming operation?
I think I've got the deduction already.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
that's coming from the man that knows. That's coming from the man that's got his hand on the wheel of that tractor and got the plow. He got the plow in the ground. So just walk. I've seen that before when it has happened. But maybe that'll get back around. Maybe we can come back around to that. I hope.
Got to turn around.
Well, if you keep that plow in the ground, it's gonna have to turn around. You can use that motto if you want to.
No charge.
And look here. Hold on. Put Marlon. Put your face back up there. Put your face back up there.
My face.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Put us all up there. Put us all up there.
Just a minute. Give me a minute. All right.
Okay, Reverend Marvin.
Yes, sir.
And you have my permission to use that in your next sermon. Be fine.
Well, hey, it don't matter what he preaches this coming Sunday. Everybody's still in shock about putting in their minds of him up there preaching naked as he did, and then folks scared to get up and go to the bathroom because when they do, where are you going? Right in the middle of the sermon.
I heard about some carrying on out there at the church.
Yeah,
But that lady,
they don't care. They do not care. Y'all wasting your breath. They do not care.
Well,
The people out there love him. He told me a story about a red velvet cake deal. There, he had more red velvet cakes than he could eat in a 12-hour period.
but out there naked preaching in the church.
Well, he was mentioning that.
I saw him at a baptism the other day, and he forgot to put on anything under that robe when he come out of that water.
There was a wet T-shirt contest.
Oh man, it was
Gucci was it a wet T-shirt
It wasn't
contest?
the sight for sore eyes, it gave you sore eyes.
He didn't want to get their britches wet, did he? Oh, good Lord have mercy. Did you see that, Charlie? Was you there for that?
I missed that.
he wasn't there. I will tell you this though. Now I quit wearing waders. I just go on and get wet. First time I ever put them waders on, I never wore a pair of waders, and I got in there, and them things just went to clamping up. And son,
Pressure.
I wasn't.
Pressure
Like,
rise.
like I thought it was like it was trying to vacuum seal, man. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. No, sir.
If y'all out there can picture this in your mind, if you can't, he can make it plainer than that if you need it. But I get the picture. Don't you, Weasel? Don't you?
I get it. I get it
Yeah,
very
I do.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
do.
understand what you're saying. But anyway, go back. You go on now with your business. This is Wayne and I. We're honored to be a part of the Shrine organization of the United States, and especially the Hassan Shrine Temple of Albany, Georgia. We're Masons and we're Shriners, and we're proud of that fact. And we've been that way a long time. And y'all know the main project of the Shriners is the children's hospitals. and y'all seen the ads on TVs, and you've seen the testimonials, and you've seen the results of what Shriners do for these children. Nobody pays a dime. No child, no family pays a dime for any kind of services that the Shriners hospitals administer. And every year, the Hassan Shrine Temple of Albany, Georgia, we have a 52-week gun giveaway. We give away 52 guns, one a week. And it's based on the winning number. And the way this thing operates is you don't just win one gun and you out your number. The winners are determined by the Cash 3 Georgia lottery drawing each Saturday night. And we have one friend of ours that Wayne has sold the ticket to him. He has won 7 guns in 2 years. So your name goes back in the hat. Your name, you're in the pot. Your name never leaves the pot, no matter how many guns you won. But we're selling these tickets here for $50 a piece, $50 each. And you see the number on the ticket down there. It's like 947. If that number matches the Cash 3 drawing for that night, you win that gun. You've got a good chance to win a gun. And if you don't win a thing in the world, the money that you buy these tickets for goes to a good cause. And I'm going to let Wayne tell you a little bit more about how it works and what we do. And maybe Corey can, and there's Wayne's number at the bottom down there, 229-308-5800, Wayne Gucci. If you'll put us back on, Corey, I'll let Wayne tell us a little bit about how he's involved in it and what he does. But just tell him what we do, Wayne.
Well, mainly, like you said, we're doing for the hospital, for the children's hospital. And I walk up to people, or they come up to me wanting to buy a ticket, or I offer them a ticket, and I can't afford that. That's too much. Well, that cigarette you got in your hand there, just think about it. It's 96 cents per Saturday night, and you can't afford a ticket. How many beers do you drink every Saturday night? Cigarettes do you smoke, or whatever, drinks of any kind? You can afford 96 cents per Saturday night. I feel like you're buying lottery tickets. So you don't win that off of them, you got better chances of winning these guns. And like we say, it all goes to the Shriners Hospital, helping the little children that need help. And if you have never had a sick child to touch your heart, or you see him laying there struggling, that's a hurting thing. I've seen my son that way back when he was a baby. But this is all a good organization, good people. A lot of people think different of us, but we're good people, and we don't do nothing but work to help people. That's about the way it is for us.
The gratification, the satisfaction, the gratification we get is seeing like those ads on TV, seeing those ads of those children that have been healed or cured or seen about that has a prosthetic limb or anything that some kind of surgery that they need to make their life much better. And I'm looking at one of our posts here now, Miss LaVon Nichols in Albany, Georgia. Her husband, Skip Nichols, he was potentate of the Shrine Club in 1991. And she states this, and she knows for a fact the Shrine hospitals are awesome with the best doctors that you can get in the United States of America or the world. But y'all see Wayne's number on the bottom down there, 229-308-5800. If you see me or Wayne, either one of us, you ask us, you say, look here, I want me some of those gun raffle tickets. And if you don't win a gun, if you win nothing, it ain't cost you a dime. You'll lay down and go to sleep, and you buy one of these tickets, and you'll thank the Lord that you bought one of these tickets, because you know about 95% of the money that you spent going to a crippled child. But we appreciate what y'all have done. We've sold Wayne sold a lot of tickets. He's the number one seller in this area down here. But look him up if you want to help, if you want to feel good, if you want to do something good, look up Wayne Gucci or look up.
Roger Cook wants one, so make sure you put that down to get him one.
Got it. We got it down. Just put it up on there if y'all. We got your number. We know how to get in touch with most of y'all. But if you want one, just put it right up there, and we'll make sure. In fact, Mr. LaVon Nichols up there, he won a gun last year. But anyway, we appreciate the time. I really appreciate Wayne coming here, taking time out from what he's been doing today. He's been busy all day, and Michael coming through on the second.
Yeah, I tried to sell him one the other day, and he was sitting there in the bank and said he was broke. Sitting in
Well,
the middle of the
listen,
bank,
hey,
said he was broke.
You don't ever know what folks are going through at that time. Now.
That's right.
He said he would not buy any tomatoes in Colombia, and he would buy a
Stay
ticket.
out of Columbia buying tomatoes and buy a lot of, buy gun raffle tickets.
So he's giving up Mater sandwiches.
We got
so
y'all
he can
there.
buy a raffle ticket.
Put it up there. And Kenneth Holt, he's one of our Shrine brothers. He knows the drill. So y'all, we appreciate y'all listening to us, but I promise you that ain't none of this money gonna go in no Shriners' pockets. It's going to the Hassan Shrine Temple, and it's going to those hospitals that treat those crippled children and those children who need help and those families.
Michael, I'll be back to see you.
Cindy Phillips' man wants one.
Of course, Rojo got to have one.
He always buys one.
Always buy one. And she come in second place. I know one time last year, because somebody they was together, her and somebody else was together. And we sold Gucci sold them 3 tickets over the phone, and one of those people in the crowd was the fella that won the gun, and Cindy didn't get that number, so she still was. Appreciate it, y'all got the number. Just let us know. We'll hook y'all up.
Y'all support him.
If you don't get me, text me.
They get you hooked.
Y'all support him. Thank y'all. Thank you for what y'all do.
Thank you, Wayne.
Yes.
Y'all for doing it, helping us.
Yeah.
Charlie, tell them about him.
Tell you what, you won't find any better beef in this part of the country than you'll find at Sewigga Meats. They've also got some great pork, sausage, ground beef, every kind of steak you can imagine. We're talking about prime beef, locally produced, locally processed. So you know where it's coming from. It's right here in the Wiregrass area. Sewigga has 2 locations, one over between Blakely and Colquitt on 27, and the Headland location on US 431, Headland, Alabama. A great number of things that you can find, just about from peanut brittle to all types of rubs and sauces, and great gift ideas for Christmas. And if you don't know what the person might want, a gift certificate is the way to go at Sewigga Meats. You'll find all these great meats and these rubs and other products. A lot of great things to do. And ain't no better thing to get for Christmas than something to eat or a gift certificate for something to eat. And it's all the fine quality stuff you'll find at Sewigga Meats, Headland, and Colquitt, Georgia.
Charlie, I had this picture right here. Said, "Don't laugh at children that believe in Santa. Some of you believe you can fish."
That's right.
Queasel, what do you think about that one? You think you know some people that fit that category?
Yeah, I do. I know some folks that think they can fish, but I guess as long as you content that you can fish, that's all that really matters. But there's you ain't got to catch fish every time you go. Every now and then it do you good to not catch none. Then you appreciate it when you go and you do catch some.
That's right.
I have been on both sides of that more than one time. More than one time.
Mm.
But,
hey there, all right, boys. There's Mike Stewart, Matt Spooner, and Kenneth Holt want one too. Make sure y'all get that down. I got Mike Stewart's number if you need it.
That's 5 tickets y'all done sold. 6.
1, 2, 3,
That's
4,
6.
5, 6. 6 tickets
6
right
tickets.
Hey,
y'all.
Here my motto is: let your money bring you happiness.
That's it. Right. Y'all keep them coming. Y'all keep them coming. Hey, we have I got a little quick video. Got a video here that Charlie sent me this afternoon. Someone that wanted to bring greetings.
5, 4.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas to all the children out in the Wiregrass. I hope y'all are being good. We only have a few days left until Christmas. We have to have that sleigh packed on the 24th, so please get those lists in. And Floyd, I wanted to tell you, I got your request. Now, we do have the sleigh full of diapers to drop in Delaware, but I'm not sure we're going to have enough time to get enough droppings from the reindeer to drop up there. So we'll just have to do the best we can on that. And to all the children, Y'all be good. Get to bed real early on Christmas Eve, and don't forget to leave me some milk and cookies. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas.
That was a real Santa Claus.
That's
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
talking about.
Look, we don't go second class around here.
Man,
Yeah, well,
No imposters, nothing but the truth.
Nothing but
And
the
he,
truth.
and look at here, Floyd. You must be way up there on his list because you just heard he addressed you and said he knows you.
Need some diapers to go with that,
Hey,
that little diaper changing station up there.
I bet our ratings is gonna go up after tonight. We got Gucci on and Santa Claus. Ain't no
You
way,
can't.
man. We're gonna be at the top.
Y'all know how many folks is in Gucci's family? Just his family. There ain't no telling all these folks is white. Man, our numbers is going up tonight.
I know Miss Eleanor, his mama's on. She's
Oh,
watching.
she's already on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I sold a couple of tickets today to a guy that knows Miss Eleanor, and he said he said I want you to tell her that I said to tell Gucci that I said call her Betty, Miss Betty, that I love her. And I told Gucci, he said yeah, and said Miss Betty loves him too. So that we spread the love, if you will.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ain't nothing no better than spreading the love
No, sir.
and telling the truth. So
Nothing but the truth.
I've never had anybody confront me with things that we've talked about on the show and things that we've discussed, and exposed. I've never had anybody tell me said that was a lie. Never in my life.
You know,
And-
it's strange you said that. I ain't never had nobody tell me that
No.
you just not telling the truth
Huh.
or lying.
What about you,
Huh.
Margaret? Anybody ever said that? No,
No, man, what you talking about?
ain't nobody.
Well,
That's what
I know.
I mean. Only right here can you hear things.
Now I've had some people tell me you might ought not to say that before, but I ain't never heard nobody accuse me of lying.
But most of what we say, it's according to where your mind's at.
That's exactly
Whenever
right.
we deliver the message, it's according to where your mind is and how it affects you. We had people get insulted. We had people insulted that we insulted by talking about a dang sweet potato.
Yeah.
How do you insult somebody talking about
With a sweet potato.
Hey,
We insulted quite a few people that night there, Floyd.
and
It wasn't
And
us.
what I don't
It wasn't.
understand is, as when Floyd give a man $4 and told him to go buy a couple of sweet potatoes, and we sat them up on the booth.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hey.
we don't hold that road. We hold that
All
road.
we done was told them about a sweet potato. They mind took them where they wanted to
Mind
go.
took them
We didn't tell them nothing.
wherever
They
your mind
mind
wants
took
to take it. That's your business. That ain't.
That's right.
We don't have nothing to do with that.
This didn't take place. This didn't take place in a church, did it?
No, it wasn't no church.
No, it wasn't no church.
It was
Okay,
a temple, though. It was a temple, but it wasn't a church. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Yeah.
Charlie, you sent me this picture.
Mr. T. Larry Smith, official historian for Henry County, Alabama for many years, great entrepreneur, educator, my friend, because he did a lot for me as far as facts were concerned on our show. Loved by everybody that knew him. He passed away and was buried today at
Wow.
Balcom Cemetery, just a little north of Tumbleton, Alabama, where he resided his entire life. And you talk about, I've heard Floyd say he might have been a little man, but when he walked, he shook the ground
Right.
with all he accomplished in life and the things he gave. Landmark Federation, this is one example, a waterfall that's up in the Haleburg community. He has done so much for the Wiregrass area and had a love for history, and he, folks, will be missed. Mr. T. Larry Smith, age 84.
Wow. Praying for his family.
Yes.
All right, Queasel. I need
Sir?
to pay a bill. I got to pay a bill here. How about this one? Holstered 9 Phillips Auto Parts. Talk to me.
You know, this ought to be the number one place on your list. Christmas is next week. And there's a lot of folks out there that would love to have a new deer rifle, a new shotgun, or maybe even some kind of handgun, maybe even for self protection. If you're looking for anything in that line, this is the one stop shop. They got it all. They got anything you want. And if you don't know exactly what you want, you can go in there and talk to them and they can maybe help direct you in the direction you need to go. They got any kind of like I said, anything for hunting, shotguns, deer rifles. They got any kind of ammunition for all the different kind of I know duck hunting's going on now. You go fishing down there now, and it sounds like it's raining lead, and they got all those kind of shot for that. Any kind of pistol, handgun you want, from the little ones that you can conceal and carry in your pocket or carry in a concealed holster, to the kind you can wear on your side. They got the holsters. If it's got to do with a gun or ammunition, they got it. If they ain't got it, they'll have it tomorrow. So you need to go down there and talk to them about that. Also, man, next door at Phillips Auto Parts, everybody wants their truck to look good. So they got anything you want to accessorize your truck. They got the bumpers, they got toolboxes, they got all that kind of stuff. Any kind of maintenance, oil filters, lubricants. Got it for your truck, your car, your tractor, your semi, your motorcycle, your lawnmower, whatever you want. They got it. They got, while you down there, you can also pick up some for the ladies. They got a very well stocked little gift department for the ladies. And it's the home of those world renowned, world famous Floyd B. Lloyd rabbit pellet grills. And they got new flavors of the rabbit pellets in stock right there. Go see them. Good folks. You can't miss them. Just south of town on US 27, about 3/4, maybe a mile south of town, under them two big, beautiful American flags. You can't miss them. Good folks. The Holstered 9 and Phillips Auto Parts. Go see them. I'm
All
through.
right. Okay, you through? Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
you letting
I
me
was
know
just
you
waiting
through
to
that.
see if I was through or not. I didn't know if you.
Marvin's got so much going on around him. Y'all lighten up on Marvin now. He's back. Marvin is at the control board. He's got a control board there, like the Allman Brothers sound.
Yeah, I know it.
Hey, should I call Mike Calhoun to come be Bear Calhoun to be with me?
He good. He would come, but anyway, to run the soundboard you talk about.
Yeah.
But that's what, if y'all can imagine, Allman Brothers concert soundboard, the sound man. He's the most important man there.
That's
You're
right.
right.
Marvin's got in front of him and all around him. He's got tables on each side of him in front. It's like he's at a horseshoe. And he's got everything. You think about it. Can you pull that picture up, Marvin, that we had 3 years ago of Queasel's fish that he pretended he caught at his place? And there it is right there. He pulled it up. It's amazing at the technology and at the knowledge that man has right there and the patience that he has dealing with us.
Yeah,
He wants, I don't know what he wants. I don't know what it is, but I tell you what, you better go somewhere on vacation because he's got it in for you.
yeah, but
Something
Marvin,
going on. Usually he's chastising me.
Marvin's got his Christmas coat on tonight.
He has
Oh,
got
yeah,
it.
but,
Yeah,
I
boy,
wish we could see it. We can't see it. But
modeling.
anyway, it's
What
nice.
do you call these, Floyd? Epaulets?
No, that's your lapels there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's your lapels. You got them nice. You got on some Al Sharpton lapels. Is what you got.
Al Sharpton.
Al Sharpton lapels. That's right.
Brother Al.
Hey, let me do a commercial here and go ahead. You're going to chastise me. We ain't got no trivia question tonight, but they going to get a free ad. Southern History.
Do you want a trivia question?
Well, if you want to come up with one while I'm doing this, it'd be nice of you. Southern Hissy Fits on the square in Colquitt, Georgia, 109 West College Street to be exact, 229-726-4825 or 308-3360. Embroidery, custom t-shirts, tumblers, candles, you name it, they got it. I was in there yesterday, and man, are they busy for Christmas. They are wide open, but it's not too late. Stop in there. They got some great gift items. Stop in there and get you some last-minute gift items. Southern Hissy Fits on the square in Colquitt, Georgia.
And they do all kind of business for me. Y'all know that. I mean, they do. They are the nicest people in the world that you ever want to do business with, and
Yeah.
they'll help you any way you can. And actually, those people go to Marvin's church, and they're very active in Marvin's church. And I know he's proud to have them in there with him.
I got a trivia question. You want to go with it?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go with it.
In the greatest Christmas movie that there ever been made, Cousin Eddie, his son, got a new job. Can anybody tell us what that job was? Cousin Eddie in the Christmas movie Christmas Vacation got a new job. Can anybody tell me what that job was?
I know some of y'all out there watch that movie. I know you watch it. It's a Christmas movie. It is not. It's nowhere near as good as George C. Scott playing Ebenezer Scrooge. That's the greatest Christmas movie ever been. George C. Scott playing Ebenezer. Nobody can play Ebenezer Scrooge any better than George C. Scott. But anyway,
and as far as messages of love at Christmas time goes, A Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart is kind of hard to beat too.
Nope.
That George C. Scott, man, he can sell us. He can sell a character now.
Barking for the Yak Lady.
He got it.
That's it.
That's it. He got it.
Hey, Brian Whitaker, he's a first-time winner too. So see that what he did. Yeah,
You done good.
Where he lives?
He lives in Alabama somewhere, I think. Brian, you've got my number. You got my number. Text me your address, and we will drop you here's what you win. Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show logo car tag. Man, you can ride up and down the road and let them you know about us.
I don't know, but I'll tell you this. He's a good man, because I'm looking at what he's got up there in that circle at that Facebook.
Oh, yeah, he's a big Georgia fan.
Yes,
That's Russell Whitaker's son.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a good man.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was a good question, Queasel. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
You done good.
Hey, Queasel, what you got stored in your reticular system?
Yeah.
Hey, he said, you know what your reticular system is, don't you?
I'm scared to ask.
It's like a net. Your reticular system is like a net that's in your brain, in your head. And it's like it catches information. It catches fish, if you will. That's your reticular system. But now sometimes it gets full. It's full. There ain't nowhere for no new information. And I'm kind of at that point myself right now.
And the next step to that is what happens when Buki ate all that stuff side the road.
They drank all the cane juice.
Cajun ball,
unload.
Wasn't it Cajun ball peanuts and what else?
Peanut and hog hind. He had them hog hind.
Hog hind.
And he had some of that. Yes, some of that. I think he was frying some mullet roll there too.
Mullet roll?
That's right.
So that fish we can use. Out the grinder. He didn't want all that refrigerator. He wanted room temperature.
All right, Floyd, tell them.
Oh yeah, good place to eat right there. We ate there last night. Me and Carrie went in there, and I let me tell you what happened, man. We went in there together. I ordered us a plate to go, and I was sitting in there. And it took a little while. I had a big crowd in there last night. Great crowd in there last night. And I had my cell phone. It was thundering, thundering and lightning all around.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I looked on my piccolo on my cell phone there on the radar to see where the rain was. I didn't see no rain. Anyway, I laid my phone down on the counter. Laid it down on the counter there. And about that time, the girl come out with the plate, and then there was another fella. He come up back to me and asked me. He said, "Look at him." He said, "You think them peanut pickers will what you appraised them for last year over there at Headland. I said, I ain't making no promises, buddy. And all my fish away from what I was doing. And I walked out the door with my plate in my hand, and I had left my cell phone on the table right there, on the bar right there. And I walked out the door and got in the car and you hit the plate and laid in and got in there. And you always know when something's missing on your body or something. And I said, I left my phone back there. I left my phone back there on the counter. I was talking to a man about a peanut picker and some peanut pickers that he had. And I said, I got to turn around. She said, well, turn around and go back and get them. Anyway, I turned around and go back to get them. And my neighbor, this is about living in a small town is like. And these people right here that I'm talking about, TK's Bar and Grill, they represent a small town. My neighbor next door to me on the west side of my house, lawyer Ronnie Rentz and his wife, they were in there eating supper. And about the time I walked out, they came up to the cash register to pay out. And the lady that was there said, Billy left his cell phone. And they knew that we live next door. Said, Billy left his cell phone. And they said, we'll take it to him. We're going right back home. Next door, we'll take it to him. So anyway, I pulled back up in the parking lot. And there Ronnie and his wife, Jan, was standing in the parking lot there. And Jan had my cell phone in her hand. She said, I got your cell phone, Billy. Said, I know that's what she was coming back to get. Went back in there. That's living in a small town. These people right here at this TK Bar and Grill are small town people. They're local people. They serve local people. Go in there and get you something good to eat from these people. These are good folks. These are good, honest people. They'll give you something good to eat. They'll fry it up or they'll grill it up. Ever how you want it done, they'll fix it for you. And you'll be glad you did. Make you a trip. I want my friend over there in Bascom where you don't have to ask them. I want him to come to Concord over here and visit TK's Bar and Grill. And call them down to make sure they're going to be open. Make sure they're going to be open at dinner time or at supper sometime. It's holidays and all that. But call me. And call me too. And I'll appreciate that. But any of y'all out there that are listening in tonight, if you want something good to eat during the holidays, go to TK's Bar and Grill right here in Concord, Georgia. Take Highway 45 like you're going out of Concord, Georgia. You'll see them there right there on the left. Good place, good folks.
And we appreciate them. We appreciate them very much. Hey, guys, I want to throw this up before we move on that. I want to remind you that we are in the Christmas season. And let me put it back up. It jumped off there for a minute. I want to remind you that this is something that I think that, especially in modern commercialization, a lot of people in the world forget that Jesus is the only reason we celebrate Christmas.
Amen.
It is about his birth, and it is about the fact that God loved us enough that he knew that we would need to have that little baby born so that little baby could go and be on the cross of Calvary for us. And so I just want to put this up and remind everybody of the reason that we celebrate Christmas is because of Jesus Christ.
Amen, Molly.
That's right.
Brother.
And that brings us right now to our good friend TC Berry Hill Auctioneers, www.berryhillauctioneers.com. TC Berry Hill, proprietor in general, sponsoring exclusivity and perpetuity of Floyd's list of impossibilities and a whole lot more, and a whole lot more, and a whole lot more. Ladies and gentlemen, Berry Hill Auctioneers, our good friend and confidant, Mr. TC Berry Hill. Give a big shout out to him, wish him a happy new year and a Merry Christmas.
We'll do something a little different this Christmas season. And we did something a little bit different last week. But I just want to. I read the Miller County Liberal. It's a great newspaper. Y'all ought to subscribe to the Miller County Liberal. Go online, dial in, whatever you call it, Miller County Liberal, Concord, Georgia, and it'll show you how you can subscribe to it. A little local newspaper here, and it is anything but liberal. If you like the dirt road sports, you will like the Miller County Liberal. Locally owned, one family has owned it for 100 years or more. So, but anyway, they have all kinds of little things. That probably the Dothan Eagle or the Albany Herald probably does not have any human interest. See, and that's what our show is about: is human interest. You know, we deal with reality. But they have a little segment in here in the Miller County Liberal this time around Christmas time, and it's Dear Santa, and that's Dear Santa They got pages of this stuff. And what these are local kids that write letters to Santa Claus, and somehow or another, the Blount County Liberal, Santa Claus sends them, the list of names of the kids, and they have them. I'm not gonna call the kids' names or anything, but these are kids from Colquitt, Georgia, local kids in our school system in Colquitt, Georgia, and they write a letter to Santa Claus. And I want to read y'all, if I may, I want to read y'all some of these requests that these children make to Santa Claus. I'm gonna read it to you, and then I'm gonna tell you what grade in school that they're in. And I hope you enjoy this. If you don't, that's not my problem. I if you don't like it, switch it off. But here it goes right here. Let me get my bifocals on. Let me change lanes here on y'all. Get my bifocals on so I can see. And that's much better. Dear Santa. Dear Santa. He don't say I've been a good boy, anything like that. He says, Dear Santa, I would like a gold watch. I would like a gold watch, an iPhone. I would also like a toy gun, a football, and a go-kart.
Oh.
His name's Chase, and he's in the 2nd grade. So, he wants to go watch in the 2nd grade now. Imagine what he's going to want when he's 25 years old.
Well, Floyd, if you go with a go-kart and all that other stuff, you're looking at close to $5,000 what that little 2nd grader wants for Christmas.
But the first thing I want to go watch. Man, Chase has got some wants, and he's got some class about him. Now, everybody don't get where go watch. So we'll move on over here. I'm gonna read just a few if I may. All right, here's one right here. Dear Santa, how are you? He starts out, how are you, Santa? He's like a business letter. This one here is gonna go up. He's gonna go far. He said, I have been a good boy.
Yeah.
I've been he go ahead and he's cutting to the chase now. I have been a good boy this year. I would like a dirt bike, a truck, a boat, and a trailer.
Whoa.
He says Merry Christmas. His name's Gatlin, and he's in kindergarten.
Oh.
He wants a dirt bike, a truck, a boat, and a trailer. He's on the right road, ain't he, Queasel?
He's great. He's got some big plans.
Here's the one right here. Dear Santa, how are you? I have been a good little girl. I would like a scooter, 100 baby dolls, 100 baby dolls, and a swimming pool. This is Willow, and she is in kindergarten. Now think about when she is 40 years old. I don't want no swimming pool. I ain't cleaning that thing out. Why did you put in a swimming pool?
Yep. Yep.
Here's one right here. Dear Santa, how are you? How are you? Some of these kids, they on the right road, to write a good business letter. How are you? I would like a 4-wheeler, video games, and slime. One thing I never asked Santa Claus for when I was sitting on his lap was slime.
I don't think I have to.
Anyway, that's Josiah. Here's another right here. Dear Santa, how are you? Now, this is man after my own heart, and yours too, Queen. So listen to this one. I would like a race car, a scooter, and a motorcycle.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's in kindergarten.
Yes, sir. He has the need.
You're ready for Seth. Because Seth, he's going to be burning the road and buying some tires for him.
He might be the next man to outrun his headlights, Floyd.
Outrun his headlights. I got it there somewhere if I can find it. Yeah, that is right there. Here's what I would like. Hey, that's my gold watch deal. I done read that. Let's go back. Hold on, here's one right. Here's the last one. We're running out of time. Here's my last one right here. Dear Santa, and I don't know, have no idea what this is. Dear Santa, I would like a Minecraft walking exploding creeper bomb. Y'all ever heard what it is?
Never heard of that.
He wants one that walks and explodes. It walks, creeps, and explodes. And it's a bomb. Okay, here's what this guy here, y'all. We go out to watch this one here. I would like a police officer costume with handcuffs.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. I want lots of Minecraft toys and a new red tablet with a cover that looks like fire. I have been really good, Santa. But that's it. That's just some of them, right? I could go on. That's just some of them. Read those things those kids come up with. But I never did want a walking. What was that? A walking exploding bomb. I never did.
Or no slime.
No slime or no gold watch. So, but anyway, I hope y'all all get what you want.
Well, can I say this? I don't think many have been overexposed to Jesus as the reason for the season out of the things as far in that. I guarantee you.
They didn't ask for no Bible. Hey, they kindergarten, they in the second grade. Let's give them a
I know.
That's right.
Let's give them mom and daddy back.
But I tell you what, they do wish big. They wish very big.
They wish big.
Some of them, yeah, they all been good. And some of them over $100,000 wishing. All right. Gonna cool off in the morning, folks, and then get a little even cooler on Saturday morning, Sunday morning, thanks to folks at Kelly Crop Insurance in Colquitt, Georgia. We have a little cool spell going, and then by Christmas Day, we start a warm up. Do have a little chance of showers on Christmas, and then it warms on up toward the new year. So you wake up one morning, it's freezing. The next morning you wake up, it's 65 degrees with so much fog you can't even see how to get out of your door, much less your driveway. But that's just the way it is here in the Wiregrass area. We call the Wiregrass area. Thank y'all for watching. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all joining us for our little weekly visit. And do remember the reason for this season, and that is the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And it's a good way to start a new year. And when we end this one and start a new one with putting Him first in our lives. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from all of us. We love y'all. Queasel, you take it from there.
Thank you, Charlie. Hey, man, you told the truth there. I appreciate it. You know what went through my mind? Two things went through my mind when Floyd was doing what he was talking about. The first thing is those children, those kindergarten and second graders. You know, the belief and the faith that they have. You know, Jesus said that we got to have that kind of faith. We got to have that kind of faith of a child to be able to make it into heaven, and that's what we need. And you know, we laughed at them, but that was just so, that was pure. Those wishes they had, that's just the faith of a child. And just like a child believes in Santa Claus, and of course I believe in Santa Claus too. I mean, we just saw him; he was on our show. But as adults, if we were to make a Christmas list, I think on my Christmas list, you know what I would ask for this year? I'd ask that I could be more like Jesus. I would ask that I could have a heart like He has it. I'd ask that I could see things like He sees it, and understand things like He understands it. So I just think that going to what Charlie said, and we've all said it. We don't need to forget what this what this is. This is the greatest gift that we've ever had. Had it not been for Jesus, none of us would stand a chance. We wouldn't have anything to celebrate. But God loved us enough that He sent His Son. And she was born of that virgin. Didn't have no room in the inn. Didn't have no. They had to go out to the shed where the animals was, and she laid him in a manger. And when I think about that, it still brings back the true hope of Christmas and what it is. And from us to y'all, we hope that you enjoy Christmas and you have a good time. But I want to challenge you. Take just a minute and just for a little while, and go to just to go to Luke and chapter 2 and read this birth of Jesus. Read that. Read where the angels told the shepherd. Read that and see what it's all about. I love y'all. We all love y'all. Please don't forget. There's a lot of people that's gonna be hurting this year at Christmas. A lot of people had a lot of bad stuff happen this year. A lot of bad stuff recently. A lot of deaths. Y'all pray for them. It's death is bad anytime, but when it gets to the holidays and you don't never miss them like you do at Christmas. So just remember the ones that's going through some stuff. We love y'all. We hope you have a Merry Christmas and hope that Santa Claus is good to y'all and you get everything you want. And who knows? He might surprise you. He might be better than you think you are. Floyd?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Queen. It was a great show. Had a good show tonight. Great message. Everybody feels good. We're blessed always to be able to do this. We appreciate y'all tuning in. We hope every one of y'all out there listening has a very, very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. And I tell you, like Queen was saying, a lot of sadness, a lot of people have lost their lives. Their family members have passed away. Tragic things have happened. And ain't nothing we can tell you. There ain't nothing I can tell you to make you feel no better. The only thing I can tell you is that all four of us love you. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We thank y'all for watching our show. We're just four good friends having a conversation, and we're proud that y'all and glad and honored that y'all want to be a part of our conversation. But I'm gonna leave y'all with what I always leave you with: exercise your Second Amendment rights, and always be vigilant of your surroundings. Put this thing down when you walk into your car, when you're leaving a store, a restaurant, or wherever, or your home, or whatever. Put that cell phone down and be vigilant of your surroundings. There's nothing more important on this thing right here than your safety and your life. All this stuff is on this thing right here will come back. All you got to do is hit another button when you're in a safe place, and it'll come back. You can text that person that you need to talk to, or you can call them when you get in your car and drive home. When you get home and you get to somewhere, don't call them in your car. Be vigilant of your surroundings. Know what's going on around you, and exercise your Second Amendment right to be vigilant of your surroundings and surround yourself with like-minded people. And tonight, when you lay down in that bed and go to sleep, your last little deal there that you still awake right before you drift off into sleep, you be praying. You be praying to God, and you be thanking God for what He's done for you today. And then before you know it, you'll be asleep and you'll still be thanking God. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see y'all. We're going to be back on here Thursday after Christmas. So next week, we'll be right back here, same place, same station, same place. Am I right, Marvin? Is that what?
No, sir. No, sir. That is not right. We'll be back. Yeah, we're going to take off next Thursday. We will be back January the 2nd, live and in color. I was going to mention that. We will be off next Thursday night, but we will be back on January the 2nd to kick off the new year with Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. We love y'all. Y'all have a great Christmas. Enjoy one another. Call somebody you ain't talked to in a while and tell them you love them. And wish them a Merry Christmas. And hey, look at here. If you got a jar of honey, if you got a bottle of syrup, anything that you don't need, take it to somebody that you think needs it. Just drop it off with them there. Give them a little Christmas card. Say Merry Christmas. We love you, buddy. We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all back the 1st of January.
Hey guys, we love y'all. Y'all know we appreciate you. Thank you for being with us tonight. Thank you for being with us this year. Thank you for Ziggy B, Shingler Law, Sawega Meat Company, Holster 9, Phillips Auto Parts, TK's Bar and Grill, Kelly Crop Insurance, Southern Hissy Fits, and Berry Hill Auctioneers. And thank you, all of you that invite us into your home every week. We love y'all. We want to wish you the merriest and happiest of New Year's, merriest of Christmases. Don't forget what Queasel said. Take time this Christmas season. Acknowledge the fact that it's all about Christ's birth. Here's what Isaiah prophesied. Therefore, the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel, which means God with us. I'm thankful God's with us. I'm thankful that he was willing to let him be born for a mission to go to the cross so that we should have eternal life. Guys, we love you. We appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year from Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. We will not be here next Thursday night. We'll be taking off for Christmas, have a little time with our families, but we'll be right back here, Lord willing, and the creek doesn't rise, on the January the 2nd to celebrate the new year with you. But listen, betwixt now and then, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, all during Christmas, all during the New Year's, y'all be particular.
particular.
Love y'all, guys. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
See you.